So now we're in the Bamboo Forest of the Lost. If you don't know where that is, well, there's a link to the wiki below. That's why I've been putting that thing. For anybody who doesn't know what Touhou is, or doesn't know about the setting, you want to learn more about it, hey, there it is. I did that when I did Kankaki Muso too. So, we got a new skill last time. So, why don't I equip that? You can see what that does. Looks pretty neat. I actually like some of Sakia's skills. I like some of Remilia's skills too. We'll get to see those too. Some skills are kind of better than others, in that some of them are kind of flashier, or they just kind of work better. So, some levels are kind of large-ish, and there's a little bit of exploration that you can do. I'm probably not going to do very much in the way of exploration, specifically because, you know, the whole loot game aspect. Really, the only reason you kind of go out of your way to other areas of a map would be to find like a little chest with some gold trim on it, and you know, get your purple item. I don't really particularly care for that aspect of the game, so I'm not going to really go out of my way to do that, really. Because some of these levels do get kind of big, so you know, it kind of take a little while to actually go to all those areas in the maps and then backtrack your way back to the right way to go. So just going straight for the goal seems a lot easier. So, in this game, it's actually pretty easy to, you know, get a big combo going. It's not too hard in Kankaki Muso either, but it's a lot easier to do that here. Like, I can get to, like, 200-300 hit combos super easy. It might have something to do with the fact that, like, a lot of enemies are kind of bunched together here in this particular area. But even then, like, you can still get to like a 300 hit combo really easy, really quickly. There's a gap here. I guess I may as well jump through it. And what else are you gonna do in a gap? And I lost my combo. Oh well. I thought if I threw my knives at that fairy, I'd get to keep it, but I didn't get to keep it. So the reason we're in the bamboo forest is to figure out what the deal is with like these guiding spirit things, because that might have something to do with whatever monster everybody's getting all riled up about, which Remilia wants to fight because she's bored and she's looking for shit. She wants something to fight. So, this area is sort of maze-like, kind of, not really. If you find little guiding spirit lights, they'll direct you as to where to go. But other than that, there's like some paths you could take that are kind of out of the way. Maybe you'll find like a chest or something. I'm going to equip another new skill we got before. It's a spell card. I usually like assigning spell cards only to that third slot, so it stays assigned to the one button, and the other skills go to my other buttons. This game works with a gamepad. Not sure if I mentioned that, but it does. I did mention that. I play with a gamepad in this game, because the keyboard controls are reportedly awful. I haven't actually tried it with keyboard controls, but I don't really have an intention to do so. But there's some areas that are kind of out of the way. Might have a chest there, who knows. I know. But for the most part, this area is still kind of linear. You don't really have to worry about getting lost. If you look up there, there's a little chest there and some kind of path. I wonder how we get to that. I say as I get attacked by an overweight snake. By a fat snake. I know it's called a Tsuchinoko or whatever. I just like calling it a fat snake. It's just more fun to me. Here's the chest. So I'm not going to bother equipping anything we find right now because, yeah, I feel like it'd be kind of silly to just stop every couple of seconds to see whether or not the numbers that the new equipment gives me are bigger than the numbers I already have. So, I'll do that a little later. So now I want to go to that weird path I saw before. So I'm going to come up here and go into this thicket here. You can kind of stick to the outside area and still get to where you gotta go. You don't really have to come into this inside bit, but you can if you want to. If you want to find like chests and junk and fight other enemies, you could do that. I mean, you know, if you're playing this game, I mean, you can do what you want. It's your life. I'm not in charge of you. Go for it. Yeah. So let's open that chest, Superior Deck Brush. Oh yay. Also, there's a little cabin here. Not really sure what that's about, but alright. Let's get back to the adventure, I suppose. So, I'm leveling up a lot here. Health isn't really much of a concern because you got pots all over the place, and occasionally stronger enemies will also drop like those little health orbs, those little health spirit thingies. Better beat up these mushrooms. They're like the mushroom guards to the path. Got some frogs, another overweight snake. Alright, let's just beat him up and make our way to the end. I'm kind of not exploring very much. I kind of explained why I did that already. I want to break these bamboos because I want to keep that combo up even though I don't have a really big number. You kind of want to keep your combo high because if you look under the combo counter, you're getting attack bonuses, so you're increasing your attack strength just a tiny bit. And you also get an experience bonus. So, I mean, I guess levels are still kind of connected to your combo, not really. This is kind of like how some other action games handle it. Like Ys kind of handles it like that. At least like Oath of Felghana and Origin handles it like that. So this is pretty much the end of the level. Just gotta come up to the left over here, break these bamboos so I don't drop my combo. Oh no. Got a new skill though. I wonder if that's a skill or a spell card. That's a skill. We'll get rid of Knife Thrower. We've had that for a while now. Time Paradox is pretty cool. I think I like it. It's pretty flashy. It uses quite a bit of our skill bar though, our magic or spirit, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why it says world of the living, she's probably just referring to the outside world. It's time to fight Wriggle, and she's like an actual boss, unlike Luna Child before, who was kind of like a sub-boss. It's got this is like nice little remix of her boss theme from Touhou 8. She used a spell card, so you gotta back off. When enemies use a spell card, they're not really susceptible to damage, either from like your ranged skills or physical attacks, because they usually kind of shield themselves in such a way that you can't get to them, or they're like in midair and you can't hit them, or something happens. She's also got this attack where she sends like ghost bugs at you. So you'll notice that Wriggle is actually significantly tougher than Luna Child. That's because she's a real boss. Luna Child was kind of a pushover. So, a lot of your skills actually have invisibility frames. Time Paradox is one of them, but I can't use it too often because it uses a lot of the skill bar down there. It uses a lot of my skill rhombuses. So the best way, really, to do things here, at least as Sakuya, is, you know, play properly and not dumb. At least, especially if you're this early in the game, since Wriggle is pretty much our first boss. And I'm just going to finish off the spell card. Just add a little bit of spectacle to it. Well, that's it for the bamboo forest. Time to look at all the equipment I got and see which numbers are bigger than the numbers I had before. So I already had a superior deck brush, but are any of these superior deck brushes better than the superior deck brush I already had? This one is a tiny bit, so I guess I'll equip that. Well, that gives me a bigger number. I better put that on too. No bigger numbers. Oh well.